Let's get right into the news.
Here comes the news. Breaking story coming in from the internet. I believe this is quite an interesting story. Have you heard about the fake news problem that Twitter, Google, and Facebook are trying to combat?
Yes, I have, Alec. In fact, I saw a headline on Facebook and I didn't read the article. I just liked it and shared it to all my friends.
Well, that means you're part of the problem. I mean, this is a really interesting issue, and it's such a modern thing that people are trusting less in mainstream media. 44% of adults now apparently get their news from Facebook, which means that instead of a kind of traditional news media outlet being responsible for doing fact checking and making sure that they're delivering you truthy information, people don't even read the story sometimes. What starts as a tweet can end up as a major news headline without any sort of fact checking.
Yeah, but why do I have to fact check stuff?
You know, you might not want to believe everything you see on the internet. There is maybe a little bit of misinformation out there. I think now more than ever, we have to be accountable for the information that we share and spread. We can't just click share and absolve ourselves of any kind of responsibility for misinformation being spread instead of real, truthful information.
Yeah, but why would they make a share button if I couldn't just auto share everything? I don't get it. And the like system, doesn't the amount of likes determine how often I see a news story? So if more people are liking it, it must be good for me to see and to share.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna really try to disabuse you. I mean, there's a lot going on there in that statement. Yeah, something can get popular on Facebook, but still be completely false or fabricated or, dubious at best. Everyone's seems to care about this in terms of the social news media, the new social news media, as well as Google that wants its search results to reflect reality.
Yeah, but then doesn't that mean Facebook and Twitter and Google are going to tell me what's true and what's not true?
Well, yes, but they kind of do that already. What it's saying now is maybe it wants to add a layer of, is this coming from a true valid source to that, as well as, would this be something you would already kind of click like on?
Well, I don't know. That all sounds like a conspiracy to me.
Well, if you're worried about your First Amendment rights, the way I look at this is that doesn't Facebook want to be trusted? Just like, we don't trust mainstream media anymore, so we have to trust something. And since people get their news from Facebook, they kind of implicitly trust Facebook to some degree.
Facebook wants to fly airplanes in the sky to give internet to Africa.
I'm okay with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. How does this fit into your grand conspiracy theory?
Because Facebook doesn't know what it wants to be. It wants to be a social media outlet. It wants to be a technology company. It wants to be a news media filtering business now. I don't know. I think I might just delete my Facebook. And they won't get any of my data. How about that?
Aside from the data that you already gave them, I guess you're saying.
Yeah, but I can take that back, though. Once I delete my Facebook account, all that data is erased, and it's not used anymore for their method.
I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist my own self, but I don't think that's true. I think that Facebook is keeping all of your information, regardless of whether you click a button or not. If you click delete, it deletes your ability to see the information. I don't think it actually deletes the information itself, because that's kind of Facebook's currency, is your information.
I might have to do some research about this, do my own reading, and I'm not going to go on any of these mainstream media websites because they're just peddling fiction.
Oh, I mean, that's totally valid. You got to be a little skeptical. You got to get out there and find the truth for yourself. And I think that's what I'm advocating for is a little bit more skepticism when a headline rolls your way. And that's not to say that you can't trust anything, but that maybe you should double check things, especially when headlines are making a grandiose claim. You know, greater claims require greater evidence. So,
Sure. All right. Well, I think this charade has gone on long enough. I think we'll have to pick this up at a later date here, Mr. Fake News Destroyer.
Okay. Well, I just want to hit you with a quick little segment that I call Two Lies and a Truth.